Hey everybody, Bob Krause here with United Play, and I want to show you a sneak preview a couple months before the client's going to open, but we just completed the majority of the installation of this exciting indoor playground called Wow. Now it's in the heart of San Francisco, literally on Polk Avenue, and what's cool, the client owns the building and we get to do whatever we want. So check this out. This is our living tree, and guests as they enter the park will be brought in through the living tree right through here, and then at the back up here, it's kind of fun. We have little moving eyeballs on the tree. And of course, that's all motorized. There's all the mechanical stuff up there. But what a cool effect to have right when the kids walk in. Could you imagine? They're gonna stand here and be like, I can't wait to go in. And right over here, where this little mess is a giant 7-foot tall space alien that's carved out of foam the same way, and it's the photo op for everybody to come and take a photo with the cool space alien. So what a great way, right? Remember this, that when you build a park, you want the wow factor to happen from the moment they walk in. Because once you enter through the really nice opening entryway with the big space alien over here, the living tree, come look at this. It's a life-size, well, a kid's life-size pirate ship, and it's actually 3 levels of internal play. So I'm really proud of how this turned out. As you can see, this wonderful wood grain that we did. And by the way, these panels are made out of individual slats of wood that have been covered with foam and then wrapped in a printed vinyl. And then we created this beautiful, beautiful, front to our big ship, the big bow that goes up. And if you want to, you can also sit here and just relax with your kid, hang out. But I have to show you something really fun. So I created a bunch of really neat animals for the Wow concept. And one of them is, well, it's one of my favorites. His name is Spotty, and you'll see why. He's a really cute giraffe who is not just an average giraffe, he's actually a pirate giraffe, meaning that he actually had, he's got the little eye patch on, and he was supposed to be keeping watch up here, but he got a little sleepy and fell asleep at the front of the boat. So these are the kind of things we try to bring to our project that have some unique elements, some real wow factor, and stuff that younger children can really relate to. Now, this is not just a pirate ship. This is a multi-level play pirate ship. So I think what I'll do is, well, I'll show you how this all turned out. Underneath is a whole lower level playground area for kids to play in. And these are kind of soft foam sculpted elements that the kids can jump over. And then as you see right here, there's some staircase that goes up to our left. That actually goes up to the next level. Let's get that shot in there. There you go. I love this camera work. It's on very nice. So anyhow, this allows kids from the lower level to start to play up at the second level. Now, as you can see, there's multiple ways to come in and out. In fact, check this out. Now I'm 6'3", so I have to bend over a bit. There's even a really cool slide that comes down from the second level, and the kids can slide down to this lower level here. There's also an exit this way that goes into our warrior course here. So as you can see, these are actually made out of sculpted foam, and then after they build it, they put a resin over it, and then they put literally memory foam, and then they use a special technique to give it all the shapes and elements, and they do the airbrushing, and then they put a clear coat over it. But here's what's cool. It's not hard. It's actually soft to the touch. And that's why they call the industry soft play, because no matter where a kid moves into, it's something soft, right? And I know that looks a little kooky, but that's really the theory. Now, one of the other things we hear all the time is that, oh, that indoor playground was dark and dingy and dirty. Well, you'll notice we've got LED lights all built into this lower level. This is all the lighting that we provide as part of what we do at United Play. I'm very proud of this because most of our competitors haven't even thought of those things. So let's continue to move forward this way, and I'll show you the next level. Now keep in mind, the client is still a couple months away from opening up. So they're finishing construction. In fact, the elevator to the lower level is right here. That's starting to install today. But there will be other cool elements such as this treasure chest that will sit up here in the open. The kids can climb on it, and then there's EVA foam below, so it's nice and safe. But these are some of the other sculpted elements we bring in. We have rotating chairs that look like like whiskey barrels and things like that. But let me take you up here and show you how cool this turned out. Look at the beautiful craftsmanship of this. Basically, we call it the crow's nest. And this allowed kids to climb up from this level up to this level in a very safe manner. But you'll see we brought in all the specialty ropes and all the specialty nylon, so it really tied into a beautiful, beautiful look. It's not black, it's not brown, it has this very elegant feel to it. So I'm really proud of some of the things we add to our projects, and I am just exiting the lower level of this really cool multi-level pirate ship that we built for WOW for our client here in San Francisco. And this place is awesome. Now I want to show you what it's connected to. So do me a favor, come on, follow me this way. We're gonna exit this really cool looking deck up here. Look at, I'll just do a little run around. How awesome is this? Well, you know what? Let's enter this way. We're gonna go up into the jungle. Now keep in mind, I'm 6'3", so I have to scrouch over a little bit more than an average kid. But if you'll notice here, our crow's nest from that level also comes across in this really cool rope bridge, made with these beautiful nylon ropes. Very, very proud of how that turned out. And then upstairs here is a whole level of indoor play. So we've got everything from interactive elements to really fun slides. In fact, what do you think? You want to try the slide with me? You think you can do it with the camera? Oh yeah. Okay, so inside there are all the interactive play, but let's show you also what's down below. Whoa. Whew. Okay, I know you can do this, we're gonna make this happen. Yes, nice. Okay, well, we are now at the lower level, and just to give your get your bearings in, pirate ship here, jungle on this side, multiple terraces and different ways for kids to get up to the second level. We've also got it all ADA compliant, so children with disabilities can literally exit their wheelchair and enter properly. These are some of the fun elements, the hanging elements. For the sake of time and my lack of balance, I think I will avoid doing all the attractions. But you can see this as you come on through, all the neat surfaces. Notice the flooring here is not very level. Well, that's on purpose. We wanted it to have a neat, multi-terraced, angled effect, adding some challenges to the things here inside. You'll also notice all the beautiful printed stone that's on the ground here. We don't do a whole lot of red, green, blue vinyl mats. We're always trying to add something thematic and really cool to the things we build. So, let's see, which way should we go? Over here is the yoga ball kind of sitting on top of the hot lava. So the theory is that the kids will, can they balance themselves without falling into the hot lava? Keep in mind, we're still under construction. It's not perfectly clean in here yet. But we have all kinds of other fun attractions, such as our cargo nets that the kids can hang from and then enter through the backside of the pirate ship. So literally it connects at the lower level and the second level to the pirate ship, which really makes it fun for everybody. Then we allow a nice exit space to come on outside. We're gonna talk about our cool sci-fi space alien encounter later. But look at the cute little pirate elephant. I forgot his name already. They have a name for every creature I created. They've already given a name in a little storybook. But this is the kind of stuff that's being filled here at the WOW indoor playground for kids. Now, if you want to see something really cool, check this out. This is not your average monkey bar. This is curved, allowing the kids to move along, arm by arm, swing by swing. And what I don't have set up right this second is a yoga ball, a 24-inch yoga ball that the kids will actually stand on here. And when they stand on the yoga ball, they use the monkey bars to propel the ball up to here, and then they exit. And when they stand here, the yoga ball will literally roll right back for the next person. I've got a nice little degree of angle. No need to have people here working, staff having to monitor. It's all self-running. So if you come on inside, you'll also see some really fun climbing attractions for the kids. Normally this would swing around and turn, but due to the lack of space, we just wanted to be more of a climbing element, just like this one here. So we try to make it really fun for the kids to have a place to interact that's safe, and gives them also the ability, look at me, I'm already winded, but to get a full body workout, right? Work all the major muscle groups. You'll also notice the very slick, very cool LED lighting that's in here, which again, most of our competitors haven't even thought about how to light the bottom levels and the inside of an indoor playground. So come on this way, Hassan. We'll show you some of the other things that kids can do along the way. Now, I'm not gonna do it, but you can hang from these cargo nets, swing from this one onto these rings, from the rings to the platforms. And this is something else I'm really happy about. Look at that cool wood texture on there. This is the stuff that we do that just, I feel, sets us apart from everybody else, because we take time to do things the right way. This printed vinyl is also covered with a clear vinyl, so it will never scratch off. Color always stays, and very, very cool looking. All right, I do want to show you one thing I'm super proud of. It's definitely got to be the first of its type, but I've been thinking about the parents that have young children today. Those are the kids that grew up in the 90s, the 2000s, and they were big time fans of all the different video games. How about Atari? How about Donkey Kong or Mario Kart? So kind of playing out that same idea. How about this? You come up the ladder and you hold onto the rope and the handhold, and it's doo 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 doo. Does that sound like the right track? Is that the right one for the Mario? Okay, good. So then the kids come up here and work their way across while holding onto the handholds. What we don't have on right now is that some of these stars and other elements actually illuminate from behind. So as they come across, they can touch it and they will illuminate, and then they make their way across, and then they can jump back down. Now, right now we're on 8 inches of foam, which is an ASTM requirement for any kind of climbing walls that allow children to fall freely onto the ground. And you know, we didn't want just green foam, so we printed this kind of modern looking stripe to kind of give it some personality. But even things like this, all of our jungle animals are exclusive for this client. These are all designed just for them. This rock formation with the grayish multi-tone rock is not only used here, it's used throughout other parts of the play structure. So there's this element of consistency wherever the kids go. So for us, play structures are not just foam and pipes. It's a palette of limitless opportunity. I mean, look how cool this beautiful rope bridge is up here. I mean, this looks like something you'd see at Disneyland, SeaWorld, Knott's Berry Farm, one of the big, Six Flags. Absolutely gorgeous. Super fun for the kids to go across. Lots of good photo ops for the parents to shoot. So as you can see, we work really hard to do things different here at United Play. And my client at WOW, they're just awesome. We've had so much fun putting this together. And just want to let you know that you can build a jungle like this in your place. Just be careful for the gorillas. Sometimes they're not very friendly. But I want to show you one other element. We always love to design parks with space for the little ones, the toddlers, 1 to 5 years old. Well, we have a little area back here that we said we've got to definitely do something cool. It's going to look beautiful. And I have my plastic holding man right here, Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
Okay, come on down here, and you'll see how beautiful it is. Now, this is actually a countertop. Look how beautiful this is. All painted and beautiful. Parents can sit here on stools, look in. There'll be a locking gate right here with a high lever on it to open the gate, so only the mommies and daddies can let them in. But this is the toddler play area. This is a little spinning merry-go-round with you look at these cool little cars I designed, like the San Francisco hippie car, all the bright colors. And then we wanted to also envelop the space with other things. So here we have beautiful fish, we have beautiful fruit up above. I call them the friendly fruits. And well, we'll go upstairs here in a second, but let me just show you all the other cool cool elements down here for the little ones. So the moms and dads can come in here and play. And again, as I talked about earlier, everything we build is soft play. Everything is soft play, so that if kids hit their heads on anything, they don't get hurt, right? And that's why the industry was called that. So as we move our way back, we're actually under a giant structure, and back here is where the slide goes up for the other space alien encounter. So under here goes back almost 25 feet. We added other little fun climbing and play elements for the toddlers to have fun in. We illuminated it all with LED lighting, so it looks great, because this is something that always seems to be forgotten. Hey, yeah, it's nice to have lights on the top of the ceiling of the building, but after you put 2 levels of play structure, it gets darker and darker as you go down. So we made sure it looks great down here below. So that's our little play area. Then we have several ways to get up. Kids can go up this stair to this stair to this stair, or some come follow me up this way. So up here, toddlers can crawl up, parents can come with them. Keep in mind, I'm 6'3", and I'm bending over a bit, but it's not super uncomfortable. And this allows the toddlers to continue to play. There'll be a couple little hanging elements that haven't been put up yet, but you can see here's my cute fruit right here, my happy fruits. So I got watermelon, orange, lemon, and we just tried to make it a place where kids really enjoy coming, using a lot of bright colors that stimulate the mind, bring out the creativity and the fun in a young child. And, just try to create a space that every little one would want to have fun in, and it stays safe. So if you've got a little one that wants to come and play around with us, bring them here. They're going to have a blast. But I want to show you what also has been incorporated into this phenomenal design, which is basically a giant space alien encounter. In fact, I wish I could unwrap our giant alien. That's literally how tall he is. He will be over there by the front entry with his arms out, and kids can gather into his little arms and take a picture for a selfie. And so he's super cute, super fun. But besides all the other things I mentioned, we've created a whole space encounter. So let me kind of just take you on a little tour and show you what this is all about. For instance, when you normally build play structures, they're just kind of covered with foam. Well, I wanted this to really have a space station look and feel. So we spent a lot of time on the design to make sure that there were really cool elements that felt digital, felt fun, modern, cool. And this is our spider tower, which is a common element used in a lot of indoor playgrounds. It allows kids to move from level 1 to level 2. In fact, come on over here, I'll show you kind of how it works. We can just probably shoot through this, but you can see that these various levels, they all flex and bend, and these are basically elastic bands with vinyl on them, allowing kids to climb from one level to another to another. And they run on average about 18 inches in distance between each other, so even if one kid falls from one to the other, still holds up great. Let me show you some of the aesthetics. Sorry for the loud noise. Let me show you some of the other cool aesthetic before I show you some of the neat features. So maybe just come this way and then just come back out there, and I'll just kind of show you. So imagine when kids walk in, and I am going to show the pirate ship here quickly, just for reference. So we got the cool pirate. We have a beautiful living tree over here. But then all of a sudden now there's this giant space encounter, right? So we've got beautiful wall graphics that are going up in a couple weeks that tie into the whole thing, has the logo, the WOW logo on the wall, and all this beautiful imagery. So we wanted to make sure that when kids are up here playing, they kind of felt like they were in another environment. So you're not just in a pirate ship, you're not just in the jungle, now you're in an alien encounter, right? So a lot of details, a lot of cool thought went into how we designed it. There will be when the LED lights are all finished, you'll have this beautiful trim that goes along here. It's gonna really look dynamic. Now, because of this fact that we only had 13-foot ceilings, it's not a lot. In fact, I've never really built something this phenomenal in such a low space, but we're really excited that we literally took it right up to the ceiling. Back this way, we have a bridge that crosses over from our jungle into the space alien encounter. And over here, let me just bring this down. Just up and away right now. We're still a couple months from opening. Whoops, like this. This is the stairs that would take, and you can just kind of see me go up this way, right? So as I make my way up here, I can go all the way up to the top level where the slides are. And there's a really amazing slide, and in a minute I might actually demo it for you. But I want to show you something that that I'm most proud of, because United Play is the company that brought this to this business. It's called the glider rail, and it's custom designed with a curved rail system that works in a trolley. Now, this is not unique or different. It's how we designed the rail to work. But what's beautiful about this trolley system, listen to that. It literally makes almost no noise except for the wheels traveling, right? And so you can see how this does its thing. Now I'm gonna have Hassan come up here and I'm gonna go backwards on this. You ready? I'm ready to go on this. 1, 2, here we go. So you can see what's nice, I get to the end, and because it curves down at the end, it comes to a nice quick stop, and the next kid can be ready. So parents are allowed to come up here with their child, set them on this, and then they can give them a nice push. Now look how it stopped right there. That's pretty cool. Because of that curve and the inertia of the body gaining the speed, coming down and then coming back up, we timed it, we engineered it just right where it just stops on their weight. They have to be a minimum 65 pounds, but man, what a cool feature. We're putting this in all the parks we're designing now. So let's see. All right, Hassan, I'm gonna go up the stairs. Why don't you come around to the space alien Toofy, and I'm gonna come out his mouth in a minute, okay? So you're gonna see this. I'm gonna go up this little staircase. I'll keep talking as I'm working my way up. It's, you know, when you're 6'3", it takes a little bit longer to get up everywhere, but I'm now at the highest level in the park. The client was very genius. He actually lifted the ceiling in the area where I'm standing now to over 19, almost 20 feet. So, whew, here I am on this beautiful slide. You ready to go? Let's do this. Whoa, whoa, oh yeah, baby. And this is why we do what we do, right? It's all about fun, families and entertainment, and hanging out with guys like Toofy. Oh, by the way, when you come down, you're supposed to hit his tooth. I forgot to do that. But just another cool thing that we're doing here at United Play to really take your designs and your concepts into the future.